Okay, all right. We'll put a chair in between me and David so we don't start making out. Spoiler: we'll be making out by the end of this video.
He's wearing a mask.
That's safe making out.
It could be. If you don't want, I'm just on behalf of Yuri, I think we both want to say thanks so much for coming out. We wanted to thank in particular the promoters of this event. I think it's Marla and Ramsey who run this. So let's give them a big round to the people that put on Anime Fiesta. And also, and then I'll let Yuri take over. I want to thank all the people in the pink shirts and aces who are the people who volunteer to come and work the show, and then they have the Anime Fiesta people with the pink shirts that are working really hard. So we want to give them a round as well because they've been really doing a good job.
We've been having a blast, and I want to thank just the deliciousness of the food that you can eat in the valley. Because it's I'm going home many pounds heavier thanks to y'all. So thank you.
Have y'all had any breakfast tacos?
Yes. Yeah, shout out to La Casa de Abuela.
Sí, breakfast tacos, muy bien.
And Yuri, I know you have lived all over. When people ask you where you're from, where do you feel like you are from?
That's a good one. I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. So that's usually when people say, "Where are you from?" That's where I'm from. But you're right. Cliff's done his work. He's done his work. I've traveled around a lot. I grew up in a lot of different places. My dad was in the Foreign Service. So I grew up overseas in West Africa for a while and spent some years in Japan. Just because I, like many of you, had fallen in love with Japan. New York, Los Angeles. Los Angeles is where I've lived now for a long time. And I guess when people ask me where do you live now, I say Los Angeles, but when they say where are you from, I still say Tennessee.
Okay. And I was wondering, how do y'all like y'all's pizza? Thin crust, hand toss, pan?
Pizza's serious talk. We could spend the rest of the day talking about that. What about you, David? There you go.
It's a very serious question. I need to meditate on it.
Fair enough. As I've gotten older, I've gotten much more thin crust with my pizza. For sure, because otherwise it just slows me down. But and I know this question comes up a lot, but I'm going to tell you, pineapple and ham on pizza is the real deal.
Yeah!
Sorry. I eat a lot of different kinds of pizza. I'm not afraid to put almost anything on my pizza. And once you've lived in Japan, the stuff they put on their pizza and still call it pizza is ridiculous. When you've had like a seaweed and corn and squid pizza, then you can talk to me about what's not right on pizza.
I gotta have, no. Anyway,
where is it? I'm all over it. Thank you.
That'll be in our biography, all about our pizza. Thank you, Cliff, for that question.
All right, now I'm gonna give it to the fans.
Hello, my name is John. If you'll allow me to rant for a bit, Naruto has a special place in my heart because it was the first anime I watched, knowing I was watching an anime and not a cartoon. I watched all of OG Naruto in dub and a portion of Shippuden until I ran out of episodes, dubbed episodes, then I had to switch to subs. But enough of that. Jiraiya is one of my favorite characters in all of Naruto. And his conclusion absolutely destroyed me as a middle schooler. My question is, do you think Jiraiya should have told Tsunade about his plans before he left? Or did he do the right thing by keeping her in the dark?
I'd like to get her in the dark, that's for sure. 100 Lord Jiraiya is the pervy tooth sage. Tsunade, 106 centimeters, Tsunade, Lord Jiraiya is, I don't know whether you guys know this or not, but the show Naruto, probably Yuri knows this, is that Naruto is actually based on Jiraiya's story, the tale of the Gallant, Jiraiya the Gallant. It's a 2,000-year-old story in Japan about, you see Mr. Miyagi, right? All these typical sages that are silly, but they're wise. And that's what Jiraiya is, and it's it's somebody's walking back there. Okay, hey. So Jiraiya not telling Tsunade was probably a good thing. You know, he's just trying to be. He loves her. He's never going to get her, but he says, "See you later," and well, he doesn't. So that's, I don't know how else to answer. But I'm alive in reruns. That's the good thing, guys. Just keep watching. I may not be dead. We'll see what happens. There might be my own show. We'll see what happens.
Look, David, every single convention, somebody comes up to me and says, "Oh my God, are you sad that they killed Sasuke?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And, you know, one of these days they'll be right, I'm sure, but so far,
Don't I only really see you in Boruto? I was looking it up with Sasuke, my real interfaces.
we don't really, and because I've been watching it sort of for the first time straight through from start to finish with my son, there's a lot of stuff that I did not know before. Also, you said maybe I knew about this whole Gallant, the history of, I didn't know any of that.
Oh, okay.
Great. But it's great to sort of see that your whole journey in this, which has been super fun because Sasuke's not really a part of that.
Yeah, but I do see how many people here watch Boruto right now? You guys into that? Good. And Jiraiya's come back and met Sasuke, and he told me, erase my memory, erase Naruto's memory. So we did a little time traveling, we did a little clones, we had a few times when I came back to the show. How many would like to have Lord Jiraiya come back with his own special show, back from the dead, with special guest star, Sasuke? All right, so anything else you want to ask? We have a lot of people here, we're outnumbered. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
my name's Sanedi. So the question is there any cartoon, like non-anime, that you would like to be on? And do you feel like there's a voice right now that you can do that would perfectly match with the character? Like if somebody were to leave the role?
That's tough, you know, because when you know a lot of the people who play those characters, and when you love those characters, it's because of that actor who's playing it. So it's hard to say, oh, I wish I were playing that character instead of this person who I probably know and who will hear this on the internet if I say it. But I mean, I think David, I can speak for both of us. There's probably plenty of characters and shows that we would love to be on. I mean, what about Batman for you? I know for me, I've always wanted to play Batman, but listen to my voice. You know.
So I'm trying to be Spider-Man, but I hear someone's got that corner. No, actually,
May the force be with you, Luke. I am your father. The Emperor has foreseen this. Join me and together we shall rule as father and son. It is your destiny. Strike him down, Skywalker. Let your hatred flow.
anyway, there we go. Emperor Palpatine. I wouldn't mind playing those guys.
Yeah, somebody's got the entire dark side of the Force covered.
I'd also like to be Alfred and the butler in Batman. I could do him, right? Maybe? Like, okay.
Absolutely
I
good.
don't think so, maybe.
Right. I would play Batman, and you would play Alfred.
That's right, you be the Batman.
I mean, this is my
Okay,
voice.
very feminine voice.
You guys
to do.
will always be Robin. I'll always be Robin.
All right, good question. Who else? Yes, sir.
Alright, Yuri, I know this isn't Naruto related, it's a little more obscure, what was it like when you voiced you in this anime called Noeen? I don't know if anyone's ever seen that one.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen Knowing. It was awesome, and it was yet another, like, if you go in the number of times that Crispin Freeman has literally played like my older brother, basically, is like, if you could start going through, it's ridiculous. We should be related in real life by now, but it was super fun. It's one of the standout things, besides me and Crispin getting to reprise the relationship we do and everything, was that it's the first time we do a lot of outtakes. You know, I mean, outtakes just happen when we're recording things. You think you have a funny idea, you say it, everybody laughs, it never sees the light of day. Now, for this show, we had done a bunch of outtakes, like you do, it just sort of happens naturally on every show. And then I found out after the show came out, was released on DVD, that there was a Easter egg in the menu where you could go to a bunch of outtakes that nobody had ever told us were going to be released for the public. And I blame Epcar for that because Richard Epcar, who directed, who's also an actor that you probably know. But yeah, you can find some pretty tasty outtakes on Knowing. But awesome show. Cool time travel elements.
All right. So outside of the anime, do y'all have any like interesting hobbies? Like do y'all freestyle in the shower?
I'm an assassin.
Play basketball.
Like, you haven't heard my Naruto themed hip hop album?
Oh.
See, you thought I was joking when I said that, but
Okay.
no, there's actually a Naruto themed hip hop album out there. It's called Fire Style, and seriously, you can find it on Spotify or Apple Music. If you like Naruto, you will. I mean, it's not a great hip hop album, but it's a great Naruto album. No, that's not true. Big Lug, who I worked with, and who a bunch of the actors from the show worked with. He's a deep Naruto nerd, and his lyrics are unstoppable, and it was a lot of fun to do. So find out. But yes, to answer your question, non-jokingly, yeah. What are your hobbies, David?
I like to hang out and do stand-up at funeral homes.
That's right.
It's you have an audience. It's built in. They have a laid-back sense of humor. Yes, that's what I do. I do stand-up at the mortuary. People are dying to get in there, man.
And some of them are dying on stage.
Don't give me a microphone ever, please.
I love movies. I'm watching movies whenever I can. If I could just literally, my job were just to talk about movies to people, I would do that. And I love to travel.
And then for me, seriously, I do colonoscopies on the side and dental work.
He did my colonoscopy this morning.
Yeah, there you go. I did Darth Vader's colonoscopy. Boy, was he screaming like a baby. No, I'm sorry, I can't answer straight questions. I play tennis. All I do is work, it seems. I think both of us just like working. I mean, it's pretty nonstop. I know Yuri was telling me he has a job tomorrow when he gets back. I have a job on Tuesday and Wednesday, so we come do these things and then we go back to work and we don't know what we'll be doing. I mean, lots of times they just say, hey, show up here, and then you get there and they say, be a parrot, say hello. And then you do that and you go to the next job and you're doing, welcome to NBC